Right, I don't know if anyone's watching. Wait a minute. Right, so hello Jessica, hello Simon, hello Ian. So just an update. Had computer problems today, major computer problems. Kept crashing out, dying on me. So I had to uninstall, I had to format the whole drive and start fresh. And I'm still having problems because it won't install .NET, which I need for some of the actual applications like System Mechanic and a few other little bits and pieces that needs to be installed on the computer again. So today, and my camera is moving on its own. Today, I've had a bit of a problem. Well, yesterday it started up, I think. The game, Call of the Wild, kept dying on me. The whole computer kept dying on me. Blue screen death. Can't remember what the actual error was. But it's something to do with writing like data to a file or something here. I've tried all different ways of actually trying to cure the damn thing. Watching YouTube channels, they said it could be a hard drive problem, it could be a video driver problem, it could be a different driver problem, it could be memory problems, whatever, I don't know. So I got so fed up with it, I had to format the hard drive and start again. At the present moment, I'm still installing stuff, which I'm having problems with. Nearly thinking about getting a new computer, but I ain't got the money to buy a new computer anyway, so that's out of the question. I was Googling, eBay research and a decent gaming computer is about 500 quid, which I don't have. So, this one does still work, but when I play games, it did kind of like crash out my system. It's something to do like a memory dump or something. So hopefully it might be fixed. I don't know. I can't test it at the moment because I'm actually downloading and reinstalling Call of the Wild, which is like 30 gig. So it's going to take a while to download. All the other games I've got on Steam can be downloaded at a later date. Still trying to install applications, which are still taking time to download. Nevada GeForce Experiences doesn't seem like it's actually installing. It's been installing for like the last 20 minutes and it still hasn't installed, and I can't close it apparently. Right, Jane, so it's kind of one thing after another with the computer at the moment. Now, I don't know if I've already told you, but I'm going on to Virgin Media. I've already signed up a contract. They're supposed to have sent the modem out today. I was supposed to have received it, but guess what? I'll get an email saying, a 2-hour time slot, yeah? Twice it came through, 2-hour time slot. So I was expecting to be woken up or probably be awake and have a knock on the door and having a new Virgin Media modem coming to my door. I'll get a message from Virgin Media and it says, if I can find it. Says, sorry, your delivery's been delayed by things beyond our control. It'll arrive on the 15th. If you're out, we'll leave a card to help you to reschedule. So what is it, beyond their control? Is it a breakdown, or did they run out modems, routers, or whatever you want to call it? Did they forget to send it? I don't know. But it didn't turn up today, so I went out to put that and install that and get up and running. So I'm still running on BT, which was a bit of a bugger because my BT bill just went through and it was £69, would you believe? £69 BT. That's why I signed up with Virgin, because they're doing a deal at the moment, which is, I think, about $29.99 free installation, or free setup charge, actually, because the person like me have to install it myself, but free setup charge, and all they had to do was come and put a plate on, and that was it. Don't know what. Don't want you to have oh, actually, it's this one. I think. No, that's. I don't know what I've done with it. It's like inside my house or flat. When I moved in this room, it's got like a little plate, and you got like your TV antenna, your satellite receiver, and a couple of other bits and pieces. And what I had to do was take that off and put that on. And when the guy came, I thought it's just like the normal BT socket, yeah, where you plug your phone in that and that's it. Got misinformed. It's the satellite thing down in the wall, which, with my issues, my health issues at the moment, I can't do a lot. But the guy said to me, well, I need access to that because otherwise I can't do it. So I had to pull everything out from the corner of the room, untangle about 50 cables, would you believe? Pulled out a sideboard, this sideboard cabinet here. I'd pull that out. I had to remove everything on top of there, the monitor, everything, just so he could put a plate on, which only took him 2 minutes to do. So I wasn't too happy about that, because that actually caused problems with everything. My Xbox, my TV, my DVR system, everything. But I've got them all up and running. But now, as I say, I've got problems with the computer. I don't know if it's still going to occur, because I've just formatted the hard drive and still installing stuff, as I say. So time will tell. I don't know why Nevada is not installing the software. It is like that far, and it's been that far for like 15 minutes. So I might have to do a false go into Taskmaster and do a false exit on that game, not game, software, and see what the problem is. I've got a few updates I need to do as well, so I can't be on too long because I need to install updates. Otherwise, it's not going to let me install System Mechanic, which I use to clean some of the crap of my system, like the data catch files, downloads, and all that kind of crap. At the moment, though, while I'm waiting for Nevada to install, I'm downloading the Hunter Call Wild again. Then I've got to download and install all the data patches, the DLCs. Then I've got to log in to make sure my account's still active, which it should be, because it's got an autosave on it. But terms, I want trust terms. There's been a few messages on my phone about scams with Royal Mail, DPD, and Hermes and other services, where they're saying that you got delivery to be delivered and it doesn't get delivered. I had a message on my phone the other day. Well, it's 2 days in a row, actually. Your delivery is due today. And he had like a Royal Mail, the old tracking number. And he said, yeah, your delivery's due today. I thought, but I've not ordered nothing. Well, it didn't turn up. And next day, another text message came through with a different tracking number. I thought, I've not ordered nothing. So I wasn't expecting nothing. What they're doing is that someone is actually, I don't know if it's Royal Mail itself, or it's some kind of like scam where people are entering your phone number, getting your phone number details somehow, making a fake delivery, and putting your phone number in the tracking number somehow. So when when they say that there's going to be a delivery at your address, they somehow register your phone number to Royal Mail, so they've got the tracking number, and whatever they've ordered doesn't go to your address. It goes to another address. They're using your phone number to make a fake. That's what That's what I think they seem to be doing, using people's phone numbers. It doesn't matter if you know the person or not. Yeah, they just get a phone number, ring it, and if it's active, they make some kind of delivery scam. It could be some kind of stolen credit card where they've probably ordered something on eBay or Amazon or something like that. And instead of putting your address details in, they put your phone number. But they do somehow get the package by using your phone number, although it doesn't go to your address. So some kind of scam going on. There's been articles on news medias where the police are involved and warning people don't trust these text messages saying that you got a delivery turning up when you haven't. It's not even worth contacting Royal Mail saying where's my delivery, because there ain't a delivery, not to you or on your address. Somehow they've just used your phone number as part of the process, I suppose. So yeah, although it's a new day of the week, last week kind of sucked. Things were going crazy wrong, things didn't want to work. Over the weekend, had computer problems. It's like one issue after another. And they always say things can get worse before they get better. I don't know what worse things happening here. No fucking way. Well, just keep ringing them up. The thing is, even the thing is, there was another article on my phone that came through saying that, Royal Mail, Hermes DVD, some of the drivers ain't delivering the stuff. They're actually keeping it. Fraudulently. There's so many things that's been going on with delivery services. People have been throwing things over the garden or leaving it on a doorstep or giving it to a neighbour and not letting, the person who's supposed to be getting the package know about it, And if you've got dishonest neighbours, they ain't going to tell you. So there's a lot of things going on, because it's Christmas time, because of the recession, because of this COVID cut that's going on, hundreds and thousands and millions of people have lost their jobs. People don't have money to buy Christmas presents anymore. So they, if they're working, I'm not saying it's going to happen all the time, but I'm pretty sure some of the people that work for delivery services are going to steal from you. And I hope they get caught. A couple of people have been caught. It's been in the social media. You can't have someone deliver your package honestly and, respectfully, then they don't deserve working there, to be honest with you. So, can't really do much until they actually deliver it, if they deliver it. You should be insured through Foot Locker anyway. Contact Foot Locker and say, look, I've not had my items yet. Hermes reckon that it's in their delivery system, but they've not delivered it. Just let Foot Locker know. I would. Might have to ask for a refund and go somewhere else and get it. But apart from that, I'm kind of struggling along day by day. I don't know what else to say, actually. It's just one of those bloody weeks this week, Only if like I had my modem or router delivered today, or if I did, I said to them the 14th actually, and it was supposed to be here today, the 14th, but they sent me a message going to be here tomorrow. But if I'd ordered it around about, if I had it delivered on the 10th, which I could have done, but I thought I'll give, BT a little bit of leeway because they're supposed to contact me to let me know if my contract's finished or not. Now, they didn't do that last time, BT. When my contract was meant to finish, they never contacted me. They let my contract roll over. And I was paying X amount each month. Now, when I rang them up over 2 years ago, I asked them, is my contract finished? They said, yeah, I said, well, why didn't you tell me? Well, we sent you an email. And I said, well, I never got an email. Well, if you don't reply to the email, I said, I didn't get an email. Well, if you don't reply or we don't get a reply, we just, keep your contract running until you ring us up. Then, let us know you want to cancel it. Well, they did try ringing up a couple of times this week, I think it was, or last week. But I missed a call because with the phone I've got, it's a different phone which I've got on a car booty. Every time I answer the call, I meant to press that one and then press hands-free. But what happens is I answer it and I keep thinking the red one is hands-free and I reject the call. So they could have called me about 3 times because I had another call today. Who it was from, I don't know. I just accidentally pressed, the red phone, disconnect button. And today I checked my bank account and it was £69 BT bill. So with Virgin Media, for the 18-month contract, it's $29.99, I think it is. And they did say to me that, your first 2 bills will be taken out in one go. So I said, well, even if you do that, it's still cheaper than my BT bill. So, once I get the router and get it up and running, I'll actually be ringing BT up saying cancel it. No request, the reason why I'm cancelling it. I can either say, well, it's none of your business why I'm cancelling it, or I can just say, I'm moving, I don't need it anymore. Well, I'm not moving, and I don't need BT anymore because I'll be on Virgin. Now, I'm paying £69, as I say, for the phone and a lousy 35 megabit connection. Or gigabit, or whatever you want to call it. And I don't even get 35. It's usually 25 or 30. Very rarely I'll get 35. But with Virgin Media, it's 1 gigabit. And they say that sometimes you might not get the full gigabit, but you won't get less than 50. That's still near double what I'm getting for half the price as well. Now, the other good thing is that with BT, although I've got a phone with them, I can actually still keep the BT number on Virgin. Now, I don't know how that actually switches over when I get connected. So I've got to ring up Virgin when I get my modem. Hello, Rose. I'll have to ring up Virgin and say, look, how do I know that my phone is now connected to you? Because it's a BT socket, Unless there's a filter that comes with the modem and you can plug the modem and the BT will plug in my phone into the actual wall socket. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. She's always changing the bloody name she is. Well, she's still got a moderator thing. But yeah, I'm just still waiting for all this crap to install. It still hasn't moved off that little patch on Nevada. What I might have to do is actually uninstall Nevada and redo it, I suppose. I just don't know. I ain't got to fucking format the computer again tonight because I'm stuck with it tonight. That Nevada should have installed. You know, I've got some Nevada software installed, but I don't know if it's the right software I need for the gaming. Now, with my monitors being dual monitor, well, I had like my normal PC, and I had my big screen connected to the PC, so I could have like a small screen, normal PC monitor, and a big screen to play the games, like Call of the Wild on it. Now, what's happened is that when I turn it on, all my files, shortcuts, the thumbnails for the files that I've got on there, like, System Mechanics, Steam, blah, 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 it actually goes onto the big screen instead of the small screen, which you shouldn't be doing. So when I get time to reset the system later, because I've got to restart the PC to let it to install some more files, updates, and I think one is the main important one, which is update for x64 base system, the KB2919355, which is 887 megabytes. That I need installed, otherwise I can't install .NET. And you need .NET to run quite a few programs nowadays, including drivers, I suppose. So got some EVP somewhere of my ghosts. Haven't you moved? I thought you moved. Italy, weren't it, or somewhere? No, not Italy. Where was it you moved to? It looked like bloody Russia. Is it Russia? Italy? I don't know. Those bloody houses look creepy, don't they? Whoa. If you're in Russia, you want to go to Chernobyl. Oh man, I've seen some crazy videos on Chernobyl, especially ghost hunting ones. There's a guy, I can't remember what his YouTube was, but he climbed the highest buildings in Chernobyl, and he's not scared about heights. He'll walk along the edge of a fucking, the roofing. And those buildings are like, hundreds and hundreds of feet tall. And he just walk along, even if there's a bit of a gust of wind or not, he'll walk along it. He's not scared if he falls down. No, he does it because I don't know why he does it, actually. I think it's just like, the old, what is it called? Adrenaline rush that he has. But I've even seen him fucking climb, like, radio towers on top of buildings, skyscrapers. When I got like one of those great big, radio towers, he climbs that as well. You talk about half a mile up in the air and he's still fucking walking, along a little beam about that fucking wide, And he doesn't wear any harnesses, safety equipment whatsoever, not even a parachute. Mind you, he has actually jumped off a few things with a parachute for the adrenaline rush. Fucking chair. So I can't afford a new computer. The next thing I need to buy is a bloody chair again, because it's I don't know what happened now. I had a circle on the video then. Hey, Shrimp. Why is everything going slow on me? You can see I'm having issues. In my video is all blocky. Let me refresh it. If you're having blocky issues, just refresh. No, I've lost chat. Oh, there it goes. I don't know if it's the same guy. He's some weird fucking guy, you know. He's not even, you know, I think he's probably about mid-20s, not even that, you know. When I used to watch him, I stopped watching him now because, like, some of them things he was walking on, you know, kicked in my, what was that, fear factor of heights, you know, phobia of heights. And I was watching one of his videos one day, yeah, and I'm being honest with you, I swear honestly, I was watching his video and I thought, he ain't going to go up there. It'll be crazy to go up there. When he went up on this massive tall building, as I say, like, antenna thing, and he's got his head cam and he's looking down, and cars were like that, you know, you could barely see people, like little ants, and it just kicked in my phobia. I felt really dizzy. I thought, no. I was just able to, like, exit the video because otherwise I would have had, like, one of those weird sessions I sometimes get. You know, I don't like heights. I don't like walking across bridges with, like, rivers underneath. So, you know, I can't swim for one. I used to be able to do doggy paddle, but I don't think I can do that now. But I don't like walking across bridges with water. So I'm always thinking, like, you know, the worst. What's that word? I can't think what it's called, but, you know, I'm either going to die with the bridge collapsing and crushing me, or I'm going to end up in the water and drowned. You know, it's that kind of scenario, or whatever it's bloody pronounced. You know, one of those kind of things. And when I'm up in the building, I don't even like going more than 3 or 4 flights high. Because, like, you know, when you're looking out the window, it kicks in my fears, my phobia. Well, she's kind of asleep. Yeah, just refresh. I don't know what's going on. Could be because I'm installing the drivers, maybe, which still ain't bloody well doing. So once, what I'm going to do is wait until I've installed Hunt the Call of the Wild. I'm going to end the stream soon anyway. So it ain't going to be a long one. I just thought I'd just pop on and let you know I'm still around. I'm going to have to install the updates, and hopefully that'll allow me to install .NET and then install System Mechanic. I'll probably have to uninstall Nevada drivers and get them reinstalled again. Worst case scenario. That's it. Thank you, Jama. That's my worst case scenario. Fucking, like, you know, walking across the bridge and, like, the bridge collapsing and either being crushed with, you know, the bridge going like that, and I'm halfway across it, and then, like, the bridge collapses and I'm in the middle and crushed, or it might just crumble up and fall down, and, you know, I'll end up in the old water and drowned. Okay, my screen just flashed black and back on. I think it's the driver issues with Nevada. I think it's installed, but there's the little taskbar's not moving along. That's crap. Russian crap. Hang on a minute. Russia's supposed to have pretty good technology with the internet. You remember the old James Bond movie where he's in, is it Russia of Love? Where that woman goes in to a computer store and potentially going to, like, buy 50 fucking PCs when she's not going to, just wanting internet access to hack something. So they do have good internet over there. Do you speak? I don't speak Russian. Vodka. I can say vodka. What was it? What's that other fucking drink? I can't remember. My brain's gone dead. What brain I've got? I can't even think half the time. You're in a farming country. Well, like what I saw of some of those Russian videos, some of them have actually hired guides to take them to Chernobyl. Even the guy who was doing the skyscrapers and that, and climbing on top of the buildings and walking on there, I hired a guide, and they tend to get in the back way kind of thing, so they ain't got to pay the military guards over there, access to the place. And they do say that, it's still kind of radioactive. So, there's been a pretty couple of good movies on which I've seen about Chernobyl actually, but I can't remember what it's called. Chernobyl Diaries is one of them. That's a good movie. I think that's one where they go into Chernobyl and they walk along the river and there's these deformed, like, fucking weird fish. And also they got these weird people living in the old relics of the buildings. Look like those weird kind of like people from that movie The Cave, I think it is. Or The Descent, where they're all white and deformed. Now you're talking about fucking Russian, got me talking about Russian films. I want to watch Chernobyl Diaries again next to you. But I know they got a lot of old kind of like crazy buildings over there. If you can get in there and you're not worried about radioactivity, go and do the actual school there. That's supposed to be very, very active. And not only that, the swimming pool, that's supposed to be active. The only thing you got to look out for are, the deformed kind of people that may live there, and the grizzly bears, because there are grizzlies there. So that's another thing you might need to keep an eye out, the old grizzly bear. Because on one video I saw, they was walking around the buildings and they heard something rustling around. And one of them kind of like looked out of one of the rooms and this fucking great big bear ran past. So, installing. I've got a thought, why am I giving me limited time special? Alright. Would you like to reboot? No. No. Just over don't reboot. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My screen keeps flashing on and off. I think it's the drive software being installed, but say the little taskbar's not moving. I don't want to come over there, thank you very much. No way. I ain't got the money for one. Two, I don't have a passport. And three, knowing you probably take me to Chernobyl and leave me there. You hear that? That's driver software's been installed. And it still don't seem to be working properly. It's like Dave Dimlow, Delorious. He's invited me to go up there, right, because he's done an asylum. He goes, don't worry, Steve, we'll take you, we'll look after you. We'll just stick you in one of the lock-up cells and leave you there overnight. I thought, yeah, right, no way am I going to go up there. I like to go out there, I just can't afford it. I think she said she's coming back next year for a short break. Who's looking after your mum? How's your mum, Rose? Is she doing all right? Bet you're missing your mum if she's not there with you. Probably a brother or sister's looking after her. What made you want to move over there? A bit far to go, innit? Mind you, if I was younger and had the money, I'd go to a different country. I'd like to go to, if I was a lot younger, you know, in my early 20s or something, yeah, more fitter, more stronger, more intelligent, more brain cells, I'd like to go over and like do a survival course and then like live in like, you know, like Alaska or Canada, you know, where you got all the woodlands and you're free to go hunt. I don't know. Since I've been playing the Hunter Call of the Wild, I've always fancied, you know, trying it out myself. But I wouldn't be able to because I just don't have the money. And like, no, my luck. You know, I had that fear factor as well of being out in the dark anyway. That's why I never got to do the overnight streams at my bushcraft, which I built. And I went up there the other day to get my tripod. And I was surprised that it's still in one piece. No one's broken into it and demolished it. And you can actually see the back of the shelter from the public footpath in the woods behind. And no one's been over there. So I'm kind of like glad that it's still in one piece and no one's been over and demolished it. There's a little bit of water leakage in there, you know, because like the tarps wasn't put up properly. So I still need to put some more tarps up, I suppose. Or take all the, you know, bits off the roof and just like pull them down a little bit. But I was actually planning to stay over there a night or two when we had like, you know, more daylight and less nighttime. But I still had that fear factor. I don't want to be over there because, like, you know, I did find that someone else had built like a roundhouse camp in the woods behind me. And if they knew that someone's like, you know, if they could smell smoke from my shelter, they'd probably be going out and investigating where that smoke's coming from. If they found me, they'd probably like, you know, breaking and murdering me in sleep or something, you know. But I'm planning, you know, I do plan to go over there next year when we got more daylight and less night time and try to do at least one night over there. Thing is, you know, it's a pony farm. So the pony's going to be running around and going to hear footsteps and that's going to freak me out at night time. They do actually have deer over there as well. Not sure what kind of deer, but I have caught deer on my wildlife cam, which is on my wildlife cam channel, the Steve's Outdoors Experience channel. It's only for like, you know, 2 clips, 30 seconds each, but you know, there is deer there. So not that I'm going to go over, you know, make a homemade bow and arrow and shoot a deer and, you know, cannibalising the eat, because I wouldn't do that. I mean, when I'm playing, you know, Call of the Wild, you know, it's just more to take out my frustration and my anger and stress and depression. But when I'm even playing it, I'm thinking about the real hunters out there. You know, do they do it for sport? Some of them do, and I don't like that. But you know, some people have to do it as a survival. You know, and you know, surviving is another matter. If you're living in Canada or Alaska or some wilderness place and you're out there and you had to like survive on the wild, you know, animals and, you know, different kind of like fungi and fish and all that kind of stuff, and you've got to do hunting and trapping, and I can understand that because you've got to survive, ain't you, yourself? But when they do it for like for fun and sport, I don't like that. And I'm sitting here, you know, playing the game, thinking, right, that deer, I'm going to shoot that right in the head. But if you shoot in the head in game, you don't get as much points. It kind of lowers you the tally down a little bit. So, you know, you've got to try to shoot them either in the heart or the lungs because they bleed out quicker that way and it's less painful. You know, I shot quite a few animals on game, you know, in the head, in the brain, and they still run around, you know, kind of thing. I thought, how can a deer or even a bear run around with a bullet through its head? I think it's because the, what's it called? The, not so much hitting the right artery, but the tendons, you know. It's like, you know, you cut your finger off, you know, your finger still might move around because the tendons, you know, or whatever. So when I'm sitting there, you know, although it's a game, I do feel sorry. I know it sounds a bit strange and a bit silly and a bit weird, but, you know, although I'm shooting, you know, gameplay animals and I'm not harming a real animal, sometimes after I've shot an animal and I've gone to, like, you know, harvest it for, you know, the XP and the coinage, I sometimes think, oh, poor little sod, I just shot that. Oh, well, at least I'll get some extra money for the next weapon I can download and, you know, use, you know. So, you know, I just have a weird, stupid, you know, brain pan, I suppose. I just sometimes feel sorry for, you know, the online game animals I do shoot sometimes. I'm glad they're not real animals, but, you know. But as I said, if I was younger, I'd love to go out there and I would have to do that. I'd have to shoot animals for real. It's like that TV program, Alaskan one, where they go out shooting animals for, like, you know, survival. Now, up to the animal, and before they start, you know, cutting them up for the carcass and the meat and everything, yeah. I forget what her name is, but she'd always say, "Thank you for giving up your life to feed me for the next 6 months. You know, may God be with you and you go to your animal heaven," you know, kind of thing, whatever she says. And, like, you know, it's kind of weird, you know. Oh, shut up, Steve. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about sometimes, you know. But yeah, you know, I don't know what to talk about sometimes. I just talk shit, don't I? That's me. I talk shit all the time. How you guys can sit there and watch me, I really do not know. You know, I don't get many people watching me now anyway because of the way my channel's fucked up. I just do come on here, you know, just have a little chat, let you come on and have a chat between yourself. I'm happy with that for now. But no, I had plans for the channel, but I've kind of like scrubbed some of them, thinking, no, I'm not going to do that. But there are things I still want to do on the channel. I'm going to give it to the new, you know, start one to the new year, and I'll probably start doing a few Ouija balls and ghost boxes and stuff. Don't start that fucking bullshit drama, Llama. I don't know trolling and fucking bullshit about drama on here, thank you. That's what happened last time, fucking someone coming on and going, oh, you're in trouble for so-and-so. And because I'm, like, sitting in, I'm not watching it, and I get the blame for letting it happen, you know, and then I'll get accused for things I've not done. It still hasn't moved on that fucking thing. No, it still says that, and it should be up there by now. It should have actually finished installing, but it hasn't. So I don't know what's going on. No, instead of sitting there talking to you, I could have been playing my other, you know, Call of the Wild on my Xbox. So I've got it on Xbox and PC now. But if it's going to work on the PC later on, I don't know. Because as I say, last couple of days, and then can back me up, I'm streaming through StreamYard, the gameplay, and last week it was working perfectly, but suddenly now I get like some kind of system dump file error, and I'll get the blue screen error on the PC, and it just shuts the PC down, reboots, and as soon as I start trying it again, within like minutes, I get the blue dump screen error again, and shuts down the computer again. So that's why I had to reformat the hard drive today and start installing everything, which I'm not going to do all tonight. I'll do it bit by bit, but I'm not doing it all tonight. Now, this computer wasn't mainly for gaming anyway. It's more for like video editing, which you can still probably do. But I downloaded the game. I'd buy a new graphic card for it. Well, not new, but second hand, which cost me a fair bit to buy actually. £69 for a graphic card just to play Call of the Wild on PC. Then I had to pay for the bloody game itself and the DLCs and everything. Why is it going blurry? I still don't know where my glasses are. I found a pair the other day. They're for long, like long range. If I put them on and I try to read the screen, I can't read the screen. It's all blurred. Oh God, here we go. Don't go, please. Please, llama. Rose doesn't come on here that much as it is, and it's nice to see her on here. Yeah, well, just keep it quiet, because in that way she ain't going to know. She ain't going to get upset, and I know people still talk about me. I know it. Gut feeling. But I don't give a shit. I just ignore them. Well, I've got problems as it is with people still. Well, that thing that's supposed to happen this year is not going to happen until next year. I'm talking like I've now got to wait another 7 months before it'll actually go to the place it's supposed to be going. And that's, putting a lot of stress on me, because I don't know what's going to happen. The little shit can get away with it, for I know. And I don't want him getting away with it. He needs to pay for his dues, for what he done to me. But, hopefully, once it does go to the place it's supposed to be going, I'm hoping, to be honest with you, I'm hoping he gets what he deserves. I just hope he ain't going to get away with it. And he gets away scot-free. No, I know people still talk shit about me. They may not be doing videos on me, but they still talk shit about me behind my back. Even some of my close friends, that's supposed to be on here. No, that's why I don't come on here much now. I do my streams on the gaming. I may do me Bushcraft, which is videoed, uploaded. I may do a few uploads on there and some update live streams on it, but that's it. I don't try to put my face on it as much, even with my live streaming on, the gaming. You don't see me physically online. No, you'll hear me voice, yeah, but you don't see my face. So I screen share the whole actual game itself. Then when I do it on Xbox, I have to do it through webcam because I can't get Xbox connected to the PC to live stream it that way. I have to use a webcam. But I'll make sure I'm out of the way of the webcam. You're never going to get rid of haters. Haters will hate. No, jealous people will be jealous of you all your time. And I don't know why people are jealous of me and why people hate me so much. No, I've never really caused problems with anyone. But I'm not going to sit here and let them attack me and bully me and lie about me and slander me and call me all the nasty things that guy done. I'm going to retaliate. I'll stop retaliating now. I'll just let the police deal with it. Because that's, cybercrime. Malicious communications. And that's an arrestable offence. And what I was told not long ago, if it goes to the place and he is found guilty, that can also be a prison offence. So these nasty little shits on here think they can get away with it. If people got enough evidence on you and they get you arrested, it doesn't matter if you've got a criminal record or not. That can be a prison sentence. And I'm not fucking lying to you. I know. And I'll be honest with you, in the past I've always said, look, I don't want to see people being arrested and ending up in prison. Because, they've got a family, they might have kids. I don't want to be, having a person who's got kids not being without their dad or mum, kind of thing. I know this guy hasn't got no kids, but he's still got parents and probably brothers and sisters. How do you feel about him possibly going inside? I'm not saying he will go inside, but how are they going to do it if he goes inside? It's his own fucking fault. The thing is, he knew the shit I was going through. For the last 3-4 years, he watched all the videos that people put up on me. But the thing was, he downloaded those videos. And for some reason, because I didn't agree with him and I had a little dig at him, he turns around and said I gave out personal information, which I never did. Lies and bullshit. Because we had a disagreement, he decides to do that video. And threatens to put up hundreds of other videos that he reckons he had. And he knows what I'm talking about. I don't need to give out the name and YouTube channel and all that shit. So I've been told not to. I shouldn't be talking about it now. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't take shit anymore. If someone does a video on me, I'll find out who it is, and that video is a nasty one. That's been handed to the police. I don't care if I get 20 people arrested. Right now. Seriously, I don't. At one time I did care. But now I don't give a fuck. Someone going to play nasty fuckers with me, I'm going to try my hardest to find out who they are. Gather as much evidence from that person, or, from other people who might give me that evidence that that person's done the videos or whatever. And I'm going to just let the police deal with it. Now, people I've had problems with and I've, spoken to and, made up. We're not buddies, but we still might say hello to each other. Still might go on each other's channel. But even they thought that was like, worst ever. So, and I know, I still get trolled, but I'm not worried about the trolls. They can just be kicked off. What counts as nasty? Well, hate, bullying, slander, calling people nasty, names like sex offender, pedophile, which I've been called. And they've got no evidence. And they're slandering your name. They're making you look like, a monster. you know, if people get to know me, they know how a nice person I can be. You know, I've given money out of my own pocket to homeless people when I can't afford it. No, just, when was it? 2 weeks ago, I think it was. I don't usually carry cash with me. You know, because I always thought, like, you know, I might get mugged and beaten up for, you know, what cash I've got, you know, from druggies and, you know, just plain arseholes who rob you for the last 10 pence or whatever, you know, kind of thing. I use my credit card. But sometimes I might get a bit of cash, you know, £5, £10 or something, yeah. I went up to Streatham, it was 2 weeks ago, and I saw like 3 or 4 people out in the street begging. And, you know, I didn't have no money to give them. And some of those beggars don't look like they even, like, need the money, to be honest with you. Because some of the clothes they wear is like, well, why is he begging when he's got, like, you know, really nice, tidy clothes on? Some of them, they just do it to scam you. But there's a guy, one particular guy, right? You know, even with ripped clothes, for instance, yeah, they're not going to rip their clothes, make it look like that, you know, he's kind of like homeless and that kind of shit. Anyone can do it. I could probably rip my clothes up and go out and, you know, do busking or like begging or whatever, which I've never have done and never would do. But something told me that that guy was genuine. And I had to go into, like, you know, Poundland to buy some, you know, bits and pieces of food and, you know, headache tablets, ibuprofen and, you know, other bits and pieces. And I bought 2 sandwiches and a couple of drinks. And I came out and I went up to the guy and I gave him one of the sandwiches and I gave him a can of drink. The thing is, he goes, "You got any change, mate?" I said, "No, I'm sorry, I don't carry change." And that's twice, you know, someone's asked me for change when I've given them food and drink. You know, I said, "Well, I don't carry change, mate. If I did, I'd give you it. That's why, you know, I bought you a sandwich and a can of drink. So I use card. I don't like carrying cash around." Yeah, I was all right. Cheers, mate. God bless. Cheers. So, you know, I won't be surprised. Hello, Hyde. I won't be surprised. There's people out there who go begging when they've probably got more money than anyone else has got. And I think that sucks. It really sucks. And there's people out there that are really homeless, live in a cardboard box. They got no food. They got no drink. But another thing I don't like, though, about homeless people is that they want money, but they won't put the money towards food and drink, which they're supposed to. It's cigarettes or alcohol or drugs to feed those 3 habits. That's why I don't give money now. You know, I have given money to people. I've given them food and a £5 note. And that was videoed and uploaded to prove it, that I do help people in need. You know, people help me in need. It's good karma, you know. If someone gave me like 20 quid a day for a super chat or a donation or something, yeah, that's great because they've helped me out for something that I need. And there's always going to be a time when I've got a bit of money and I can go out and do the same thing to someone else. Now, I could have kept that sandwich and that, you know, fucking can of drink for myself, but I didn't. So you don't know the kind of person I can be. I can be generous. I'll give them stuff away. You know, I've done competitions. I've done a competition a few months ago, and everyone got their items, apart from one because he lives in America. And I did say no Americans. Not being like, it's just the cost of sending it to, you know, a different country. But, you know, the people who lived in the UK did actually get their prizes, you know. And I've got stuff I'll be doing some more competitions later in the new year. But it'll only be for UK, I'm afraid, because I can't be sending it to a different country could cost more than the price cost. Hello, Mark. How's it going? No drama, please. Rose was on here. No, she's gone. If you can read chat, read it. If you can't read chat, then don't worry about it. Because I don't want it being brought on here. No, drama said something. It kind of upset Rose. And your name was mentioned by him. That's all I'm saying. Because it's in chat. And I'm not causing drama. I don't want drama on here. I don't know fighting. I don't know hate. I don't come on here as much as it is anyway. Sometimes I don't want to come on here. So I'm always worried that fucking drama and hate and bullshit might start again. Sometimes I wish I cancel, don't have a channel sometimes. I shouldn't really be drinking pop much. I need to go and make a coffee actually. Just give me a minute. I'm going to go and put the kettle on, make a quick cup of coffee. So, what one is it? Is it that one? Yeah. Right. Oh God, it's bloody cold in this house. All I've got for heating is one little blow fan heater. Right, Rose. Oh, I don't know. All I want to see in the new year is everyone to get on with each other. No more hate, bullshit, drama. Can't talk to someone nice and don't talk to them at all. Don't even go on the channel. Life's too short as it is. I'll just move on from it all. You know, worry about your own stuff than no one else. I don't worry about any people anywhere apart from my own family. You know, if someone's got issues on the internet, I'm sorry, but I don't get involved. Too old for that shit now. I hate to see, you know, I even hate to see two friends, you know, argue. I don't have any friends really, but like if for, you know, even neighbours, I hate to see neighbours, you know, argue all the time. Like if it's upstairs and she's having an argument with her old man, I wouldn't even like to see that. I just want people to stop the shit and move on. Get on with what they're doing. If they're not doing the paranormal, do something else. Look what I've got. I've got my bushcrafting. I've got my magnet fishing, milk detecting. I've got my outdoor adventures. I've got this channel, which I don't really use that much nowadays. I've got my gaming channel. I've got several channels that I can use, but I don't even go on half of them. Just don't have the love, compassion, and willpower to do it. The only thing I'm doing at the moment is gaming. Keep my nose clean, keep my nose out of people's issues, their problems. I've still got about 8 gig for the game to download. And I've got to download all the DLCs. I want to get back doing the paranormal, but I just don't know if I've got it in me right now. And if I do, it's going to be like a new learning phase again. I can't just start from what I left off, which some people could say I could do, but it's hard to explain, but I've ran out of ideas on what I want to do. I don't want to be coming back and doing the same old shit all the time, which we had to do anyway. Like, you know, whether it being a Ouija board, EVP, ghost box, you know, doll session, we've still got to be using those. There's old stuff, you know. People want to see new stuff, and you can't do new stuff if you ain't got the equipment or, you know, the means of going out with people, which I don't. I'm not going to go out on my own and do an investigation in the cemetery at night time. Because several things could happen. I could get someone could come up to me and mug me and beat the shit out of me for my equipment so I can go and see for drugs, alcohol, or, you know, that kind of crap. I could trip over a headstone and smash my brains open, which brains I've got, and then seriously injure myself, and no one's going to fire me for, you know, a day or a couple of days. I could be dead. Could be one of the spirits roaming the graveyard then. Don't have the money to go to places. And there's places I would like to go. You know, it's just a daytime investigation. There are places I want to go to, but I just don't have the funding to do it. Now, equipment-wise, there is new equipment I want, but it's all down to funding again, isn't it? You know? Got to be careful over there, roads with homeless people, mate. That will be a left, right, and centre. They will be blind, mate. I'm just trying to struggle, you know. I'm struggling as it is. I'm trying to just get on day by day, you know. Try and save a bit of money and put it to things that I need. No, I bought this chair. The chair's completely fucked. Every time I sit back on it, chair swings back. I've banged my head a couple of times on the table behind me because I've gone back like that. Now, I want to get a proper gaming chair, but they're like 90 quid because this one's got like a footstool thing on it, so you can actually sit back and relax. Like 90 quid. That cabinet, that dressing table I've had there for years, and it's completely fallen apart. I tried repairing it a couple of times, and within a day or two, it falls apart again. I need a new cabinet, dressing table. And people say, "We'll sell the shit you got." Well, I'm not going to say what I've said many times before about selling my own personal belongings. It's not so much what people think and, you know, complain about. It's people who want it but they can't afford to buy it. People ain't buying stuff now because they just don't have the money. Well, hopefully my internet will be better tomorrow when my new Virgin Media router comes. Once I've got it all up and running, because they reckon, like, in the text message I got, they said it can take up to 30 minutes for the router to download updated software or something, yeah? So I've got to do that. So I'm going to have to not turn off my normal internet, I think. You know, BT crap. So my Virgin Media one will download the software. Then I've got to, like, let that do. It says like 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes. Once that's done, I've got to ring up Virgin Media to actually get the router activated so I can get onto the internet. Then I've got to make sure that my phone is connected to Virgin Media. And then after that, I'll be ringing BT up saying, "Oi, cancel my contract." They say, "Oh, you've still got like 12 months. I go, "I don't think so. When I renewed it, I had 18-month contract with you. And I think that's gone." They say, "Oh, you've still got a month." I say, "Well, I'll give you a month's notice. If I'd have paid the next month, then I'll pay next month." But what I'll do, I'll just go into my online banking and cancel the fucking direct debit. What are they going to do? Take me a call for 60 quid? You know where she said she's going, Mark? I don't think you'll want to follow in Shinobi. She's going to move to Shinobi. She's going to do some ghost hunting over there. She's going to try to capture those wild bears and those weird, what are they called? Infected fish in the lakes over there, which are, what's that word for it? What's that? I can't. I'll tell you, my brain doesn't work. What's that word for that particular word? For well, it's like a deranged fish, you know, where it's been not so much generic, like made or, you know, I can't think. Fuck this shit. You know what? When you was in that building here the other day, I watched one of your videos. I can't remember what one it was. Yeah, I was going to leave you a message and say, "Wait, send me something back that you think is haunted." Then I'll do it here. I'll do like an investigation here on it. So if you find a creepy ass doll or some kind of weird object over there which you think might be spiritually active, bring it back for me, please. Because I'd love to do something with that. They give me something to do then. Can you just imagine bringing some kind of artifact or a doll or a toy or something over? And you're trying to communicate with it, and all you're getting is Russian language coming through EVPs and Ghost Box. That'd be crazy. That would be crazy, man. You know, what's your name? And it gives you like a Russian name. Where do you come from? It gives you like a Russian town, and you have to like Google it. Where you from? How did you die? And it comes out like in Russian mafia killed me or something, you know. You have to like try to listen to it and, kind of decipher it and put it through like a word translation on Google or something, yeah. Play the recording back. I don't know if they do that actually. Is there an app you can actually play an audio file and it gets translated? I know you got like, Google Text where you can actually like type in something, the text translator. But do they have an audio translator on Google? Because you can have that running in the background when you're playing the EVPs back. And it can say something in Russian and it comes back in English. That'd be crazy, man. That would be crazy. He's the only black person in the village. I won't be able to learn it. I couldn't even learn Filipino. All I knew was a few phrases. Salamat, Kamusta, Mabuti, Oo, one or two others which I can't remember. That is all I knew in Filipino. When I was married to my ex-wife and she brought people round, I knew they was talking about me because some of her friends kept looking at me when I was talking about me. And I thought, yeah, I know you're talking about me. I even said it to a couple of times, with some of her friends. And if I was in the kitchen or, when we was eating or something, or having a barbecue and they was talking. I said, I know you're talking about me. How do you know? So why are you looking? Why are you looking at me? I know you're talking about me. And they kind of giggle. Oh, yeah, I know what you're after. You're not getting it. No. No, even my sister-in-law, Rose, I can understand what she said. Even, oh, God. Oh, I'm trying to think the other one who's passed away. Oh, sorry, I can't remember what her bloody name is. My other sister-in-law, who died about 4 years ago, 4 years ago. She was really lovely, she was. No. Her other half, Junior, I think it was. He's a great guy. They all live in the Philippines, but my sister-in-law Rose, she still, loves me, as like, brother-in-law kind of thing. I still like her, she's never done me no harm. It's certain people that I don't like and wouldn't really trust and even talk to anymore. Kind of thing. Because I know they talk shit about me, but there are still people that still ask about me. In the Filipino community, and daughter said, "Oh, so and so asked about you the other day." Oh yeah. My ex never has a good word for me anyway. She rather talk shit about me than not talk about me. No, even on Facebook, on my birthday, December the 2nd, which is gone, I still had people in the Filipino community, especially like, distant relatives, aunts and uncles on her side, son-in-law, from her first marriage before I met her. And I also came on and said happy birthday to me. So they still think about me, I suppose. Some of the family disagreed on what happened. They didn't like what happened between me and her. But I won't put the blame. Try to bring some dolls back, Russian dolls, really old, creepy ones. Coach Shinobi, there's going to be loads. You're going to get like books, crayons, dolls. You're going to get cutlery, all kind of crazy stuff over there. Just make sure they're not being brought back radioactive. Fucking hell, man. I don't want anything radioactive. Because I'll be sending it right back to you. I was like, wait, I've just had this tested and it's radioactive. You can have it back. Still got a bit more downloading to do on this game. It's 26.44 and it's 27.38. So it's nearly downloaded, but I've got to download all the bloody DLCs after. That won't take too long to do though. I'm just hoping if I do a stream on it tomorrow, I ain't going to get the same issue I've been getting the last couple of days where I'll get the blue screen of death. I can't remember how to get into the DLCs actually. So that's another thing I ought to do. I've played 70 hours on that game at the moment since I've got it on PC. But I still play it on my Xbox. Because on the game on PC I'm like level 16. On the Xbox I'm like level 61. So I've been playing it, quite a lot. Yeah, I remember that one. I've got the actual series of Only Fools and Forces. Yeah, I think the best one was Time on My Hands, or whatever it was, where Cassandra's old man found that watch. The watch that can never be lost. Well, how was it lost? Well, I don't know. But they had that watch and they become millionaires, and he always kept saying from day one when they first started the series, one of these days, we're going to be millionaires. And they ended up being millionaires, but they lost it all because they gave it to fucking some company that robbed them from it, investment company. And they had to I'd like to have seen another episode or a couple of episodes, like little mini series on what happened when they lose all the money. If he ever was able to get his money back, or did he move to another country and start all his antics over there? I've got the series. I've got it on. I've actually got the series 2 or 3 times actually. Well, I picked them up at car booties because the reason why I picked them up more than once because of the disc covers and the box covers are completely different to some of the other ones, and I like to get variants of the movies in games. I've got variant covers of games which I've bought. Yeah, I think that was one of the best episodes. Time on My Hands, when they were in their auction, they both fucking passed out. That made me laugh. Old oh god, what was his name? Dell was the first one who fucking passed out. And then Rodney's the second one. And what made me laugh even more was when they were in their car and they said, who goes first? And they go, why not together? All right, then on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. the fucking card rocking about, crazy. That made me laugh so much, man. I love that program. Yeah, I still watch it sometimes. I love that program. I don't know how many times it was aired, how many countries they got to watch it, but I love that. They had two granddads, didn't they? The first one, which was in the first few series, and then the old one. Old grandpa. Well, when I was in the war, I was on the USS Enterprise or whatever it is, and like, some of the stories he came out with were fucking crazy, man. Whoever wrote those scripts had a good sense of humour, I tell you. Oh yeah, Batman and Robin. Yeah, so I've got all the series. I think I paid the whole, for the box set, a £5, which I thought was well worth it, because in CX, that's about 12 quid or whatever for the box set. During the war, I was in a MHS, and we didn't have that. We had to survive on this and that. I'll tell you, he was a crazy arse. And I remember the series when they all get their asses and he gets a boat, and apparently he goes and crashes his boat on London Bridge or whatever it was. That was funny as well. I wonder how much the boat cost. Even who is it? The car dealer guy. What's his fucking name? They both go in and looking in his roller, right? And Rodney goes, "I'm interested in that roller." And the guy says, I can't remember what he says. And Rodney brings out that piece of paper. And his eyes go, "Oh." And he comes out of the door, he goes, "Here, Dill, it's yours." And he goes, Rodney, what can I say, Rodney? Or whatever he fucking says, I don't know. I love that fucking episode. Now, I've got some other ones that I've got, box sets. I've got Saint and Soldiers somewhere in the living room. I've got the Pacific over there, which I've been planning to watch, and I was watching it, but for some reason, one or two of the discs don't want to work. So I can't watch like disc 2 and 3, I think it is. So without watching those, I can't watch them. But I think I've got a second copy, but I'm not sure. Got a box set of Clint Eastwood, his movie set, Good, Bad, the Ugly, and the other two he made. Fistful of Dollars, and for a few dollars more. I did try to get some box sets when I was going around the old car booty, trying to get them cheap, so I could keep them and watch them when I want to do nothing special. I've got the Alien Quadrilogy over there. I was trying to look for the actual full set of Saw, but I never was able to find the full set of Saw. What else have I got over here? Spaghetti Westerns, special edition. What's that one? Oh, Planet of the Apes special edition. The old one with what's his name? Oh God, I can never remember what his fucking name is. Charlton Heston. That one. I want to watch those again. I even found a couple of old, although I don't have a old VHS that I can think of. I might have one, I don't know, but I even picked up a couple of old VHS movies once at the car boot, because they're actually coming back, would you believe? People want to get certain movies on VHS. Why? I don't know, but Even VHS recorders people are rebuying again. Some of the old technology. Something with fucking eye again. And don't say it, yeah, it's your eyeball. Right, well that game's downloaded now. I don't know how I can get into the DLCs. Store page. I don't really buying them again because I've already paid for the fucking things. Oh yeah, DLCs. They've actually bought Tijuana map out, which is a hunting map based in New Zealand. Manage my 22 DLCs. Install. Oh no, already been installed, I think. Right, a minute. I'm just gonna put it on, see if it works. Oh, hang on, I've got to bloody put the VC package on and everything. So what I've been doing, I've been screen sharing the actual game itself. Shit, let's turn that off. Oh, great, now that's not working. Oh, because I've unplugged it, that's why. Wait a minute. I just want to see if it works. Play. Nothing's working. Why is it not working? It don't want to fucking work. Oh, why is it not working? Alright, let's fucking come out of the game. Right, exit Steam. I can't even do nothing on this now. All my settings seem to have gone weird. See, for some reason it's bringing up all my PC on the big screen, not the small screen. And I can't seem to minimize the I don't know what's going on. No, it's not working for some reason. I can't even get Steam back up. Almost bloody Google's not working either properly. Wait a minute. Oh, give me a second, guys. I'm having major problems here. You know, Steam's gone over this bloody page. So why don't we play the damn game? As soon as I click play, it says prepare and launch, and it doesn't launch. Properties, local files, verify. Yeah, I don't know, it's not letting me work. But anyway, I'm going to shoot off, guys. Got things sorted out on here. I'll try to do another stream before the end of Christmas, yeah. So cheers for coming on and watching. Appreciate you taking your time out and coming on and have a chat. And I'll catch you on the next one, when that be. As I say, maybe towards the end of December, Christmas time. We'll see how it goes. If I don't come on Christmas time, hope you have a good Christmas and Happy New Year. Right, laters.